CRO Race has about 4.5 sprints. There is one GC stage finishing in Le Bain where McNulty's here to defend his crown, but the first stage yesterday was a Paul Magnier exhibition. In Slovakia, he won like 4 stages. He's on 11 wins as of this morning, and he beat Danny Van Poppel and Kogut second and third in the sprint. Yesterday, Turner quite good, but he prefers a harder sprint. Today's stage got shortened because of high winds from Beograd, Namoru to Jovici, and so we had the last 7Ks at 2%. Pretty consistent, and it's just an uphill drag after 1 hour, 10 minutes of racing. So still a finish that really suits Paul Magnier. He's a classic sprinter. He's very, very fast anyway. But maybe there was wind, maybe there was road furniture as they left the old town. But there was actually a coming together in the neutral zone, and Jonas Koch has words for the United Shipping rider. I'm not sure what about or what happened in neutral. Eventually, we do get underway. There's bonus seconds during the stage, though. And because this is such a soft parkour for GC, Alex Molinar got on the breakaway, which I think is incredibly smart. He was there with Tomzic and Savinsky. Alex Molinar came second in GP in Duran, which is like a hilly, short race before Basque Country. He takes 3 bonus seconds. And the GC stage here suits him quite a lot. He might podium GC now because of those bonus seconds. But today's stage was a sprint, all up Paul Magnier. Mateo Ramirez controlling the Ecuadorian phenom on UAE Team Emirates. And after Molinar gets the bonies, he drops back to make sure he doesn't get put on a gap. But we saw mountains in the distance. We weren't actually going to reach those mountains today. And so the breakaway is caught with about 8 kilometers to go. UAE Team Emirates controlling. I think they wanted to make it hard, the 7Ks, because they got Rui Oliveira. He's pretty quick, and if they make it really hard, maybe he can sprint against Ben Turner and a Zambanini, or maybe McNulty can go on a flyer. Zach Erzen had a mechanical, as you saw. It's a big race for him. Bahrain Victorious are always pretty motivated at this race and bring a pretty strong team. But we see Oded Kogut. You must have seen he's got the blue jersey. He came third yesterday, and he's working on the front. So I think Israel Premier Tech were like sharing who gets to go for it in the various sprints. Floris van Tricht, maybe their sprinter today, although they have Rotem 10. But yeah, I'm surprised because Kogut is clearly, he just won. He's clearly the fastest sprinter they have here. Maybe they thought it was too hard for him because it was uphill. Ineos Grenadiers got the best overall lead out. Connor Swift, Ben Turner is the sprinter. They got Hajduk, Sheffield, as well as Kwiatkowski being the last man who, as we saw in Poland on these uphill drags, Kwiatkowski is excellent as a lead-out man. There is a late flyer, though, with about 1,500 meters to go. There's an isolated Paul Magnier who's hoping he gets kept together. So it is uphill here. McNulty was maybe thinking of going for it, but he's looking after Rui Oliveira. I've got to say, it looks like the Dimension Data kit and combo, because they also had Met helmets, I think, back in the day, Dimension Data. But that's brought back under the Flamme Rouge. Polti Cometa, or Visit Malta rather, are going for Giovanni Lonardi, and he's out of shape. He's behind the Jayco train. You see Ineos have got 3 guys, including Turner, Van Poppel, and Paul Magnier are freelancing. Paul Magnier doesn't have the best lead out here. There was a Lampard for him in the Slovakia, but Sheffield then starts to move on the right-hand side. It's very late, though, because an uphill kicker. And then when McNulty opens, basically no other lead-out can come past him. But as Sheffield's coming back, on the right side, Ineos are moving, and it's swaying to the right a bit. And Magnier's following Van Poppel and Turner. And then Sheffield comes back, and Magnier gets squeezed just here. And he loses a lot of momentum with 500 to go. He also loses the wheel of Van Poppel, who he was hoping to sprint out of. He loses his lead-out man's position wheel. So not looking good for Paul Magnier. And he shoots up the right-hand side in the wind. This is uphill as well, whilst McNulty is turning the big gear. Kwiatkowski leads out Ben Turner to the right-hand side. Oliveira's caught probably on the wrong side. And then Magnier just comes out of nowhere and beats everybody like we expected. So let's see the overhead. Pretty crazy sprint, actually. He scoots up the right, eating wind, scooting up, gets to Van Poppel's wheel, sort of gets a slingshot into his own lead-out man's wheel, and then he just decides to open it up before Turner does it. Just reminded me of the sprint of Brennan in Poland, and it was also Turner that got done there, who opened his sprint maybe a bit late. Zambanini comes in the draft of Magnier pretty fast behind. I think if Turner sprints early and closes off that right side, he might have won this stage, but he just didn't open up early enough. So Magnier wins ahead of Zambanini, then Turner, Van Poppel, Van Tricht, Rui Oliveira, Donaldson for Jaco, Lonardi, Tissier, and McNulty rounding out the top 10. Here's what the French star had to say after the stage.
Congratulations, Paul. Once again, how did this short course with final kick suit you?
Yeah, it was a special day with a shorter stage. Only I think 1 hour 15 or something. Was really hectic in the final kick because everybody was really fresh. So it was hard to fight each other, but we make it quite well, and I had super legs in the last K to do a big sprint from behind, and I'm super happy to finish it off today.
And would you say this is your best season so far?
Yeah, for sure, in terms of victories, and also I saw that I can improve year after year, and yeah, the development continue in a good way with Soudal Quickstep, so I hope it will continue like this.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Tomorrow looks like another sprint stage, but who wants to help Quickstep control? So I'm hoping to see a strong breakaway. There are a few hills, make it difficult for them. Otherwise, it's looking like another Magnier victory.